What's up, guys? We're back today with something a little bit different than usual. Today we're taking a look at what your Star Wars Battlefront 2 main says about you. Okay? I want you to drop your main in the comments. I really want to know what it is. Let's just hop straight into this, boys.
Just like oh, he's gonna die.
So starting off, we have, in my opinion, one of the funnest villains. So we have BB9E. He's people who play him. They're not really. They're just playing the game to have fun. It's not like they're not competitive. They're just trying to have a good time. They like rolling, like the angle of rolling on a ball, like stunning people. They're just there to have a good time. They're there to have fun playing the game. And kind of carrying along with that, we have PPA. You know, they're kind of the same character. They have the same energy. You know, they're both droids. And again, it's just they're there to have fun playing the game, non-competitive. You know, just having a good time. So next up here we have Boba Fett, which I'm told that like in PC lobbies he's kind of he's pretty toxic, but like I guess in just console lobbies he's not, because most people who play Boba Fett are noobs. And like if you play Boba Fett, no disrespect, like you're having fun, you're dropping bombs on people. It's just an overall fun experience. Like you get a jetpack, you fly around, you go dun dun dun, boom. Like it's just fun, you know. And like all respect to you, like it's just enjoyable. So overall, you know, you're just like a laid back, chilled out guy, you know? It's just fun. Sit back, crack open a soda or something, and just have fun playing Battlefront, flying around dropping bombs on people. Alright, so next up we've got Bosk. If you main Bosk, you enjoy sniping. You use his like high jump to get to little sneaky places, and you snipe people from across the map. And if it was just that, I wouldn't have a problem with this character. But I despise Bosks, cause you know, like I usually main lightsaber heroes, right? So when they have that star card that gives them like 5 bombs, dude, it is so annoying to have to run up there and come kill them. Oh my gosh. So overall, if you're a boss, you're sweaty, you're annoying, and if you try to walk up and talk to me and like conversate with me, I'm just gonna walk away, you know? I don't wanna talk to you. Alright, now that I'm done ranting about Boss, we're on Emperor Palpatine. So, Emperor Palpatine, he I mean, it's almost like you're a hybrid, you know. You're like in between a lightsaber hero and a blaster hero, and it doesn't really mesh well to me. But you know, just my opinion. Um, what it says about you though, what being Palpatine really says about you. One, you have good game sense. You know when to back up. You know when to get close to your enemy, and you're kind of evasive. You know what to do in game and also IRL too. You're just kind of an intellectual human being. I don't really know how to explain it. So next up is another one I really despise. It's Ivan here, okay? You are so sweaty. You shoot me with those stupid little ball things, and you stun me with your stupid little droid. And if I'm a blaster hero, you just pop that stupid little shield to where I can't shoot you. And like when I'm a lightsaber hero, I'm just trying to enjoy the game. I'm trying to fight some other lightsaber heroes. You just use your stupid little stun and then you spray me in the head with your OP little blaster. And then if I hold my block, you shoot your little blue orb thingies, and it just ticks me off. But what it really means about you if you're an Iron Versio main is you need to get the game, take a shower, and touch some grass. Alright, so next up after that, another rant. This time on Versio. Anyway, after that, we have Captain Phasma. So you're probably new to the game. You just picked it up after the recent hype, and you thought that the turret looked cool, and you like spraying kids with your blaster. So yeah, you're probably new. You really need a coordinated team to really get the most out of Phasma and the turret. So, like, I don't know. You're new, you're just picking up the game, and you're trying all the heroes out. Phasma seems like the coolest to you, but I promise, you'll grow out of it as you mature in your Battlefront journey. So, next is Han Solo. I'm gonna make this one quick. You're either a sweat or a wannabe sweat. You're super good with Han Solo, or you're trying to get super good with Han Solo. There really is no in between. Like, some really good Han Solos can be really frustrating, but you know, you don't really come across them often. So, just wrapping that up quick, you know. You're either really good or trying to be good.
Great kid. Don't get cocky.
Alright, so next up, we have Luke Skywalker. You are a speedster. You love to zoom around. You spam your abilities if you're a Luke spammer. You, like, usually Luke is like the noob, like, lightsaber hero. All the new players pick up Luke, and then they eventually move on to other lightsaber heroes. He's the main starter. But he's great at zooming around, and you're really a fast-paced individual if you use Luke. You walk fast. Your mind thinks fast. Like, you're everything about you is fast-paced. Okay, Grievous. First off, I'm not a Grievous main, but I respect Grievous mains, okay? They're just chill, you know? Like, they're sitting there flapping their little butterfly wings if they've gotten good with them. And overall, I think they're just kind of chill people. Until you get into a 1v1 duel with them and they're sitting there cooking you. Okay, so, Princess Leia. One, just getting out of the way, the middle ability, OP with the right star cards. I just wanted to say that. Second, Princess Leia. If you're good with her, then you're good at any other FPS shooter game. Or, well, any shooter game at all, really. Because, like, she is so tactical, you have to be able to use her correctly. If you can master her, you can, like, get really good at any other video game. Okay, Anakin. If Luke wasn't your first lightsaber hero on the light side, then it was Anakin. Okay, he's also pretty noob friendly. He has those two abilities that if you're not good with him, you'll just spam them and then they're gone for forever, and then like it'll, like, you're just cooked. Okay, Anakin, he has a pretty low ceiling. That means in the best player's hands, he's still not gonna be the best, you know? But what it translates to real life is you kinda, you're more on the brunt side of things. You get straight to the point, like, and I don't know, you're straight to it. You're not as like dilly dally or mess around with other people. Okay, next up is Finn. So Finn really doesn't need much explanation. You're a team player. You're like you're really team oriented, and like in real life, if you play sports or something, you pass the ball a lot. You're just, I don't know, you're really focused on other people more than yourself. You're team oriented. Okay, and next up we have old Makiote. Makiote the Toady. If you main him, you're to just enjoy the game. You you're a lightsaber character, so you have gotten decent at like fighting other people, but really you're like the droids. You're just there to have fun. You think it's funny to have a little green guy slashing at all the other people. Um, you're just having fun, having a grand old time playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. And if you're good with him, Yoda can be really good in the right hands. So overall, you're just more of a carefree kind of guy. Okay, Ray. If you main Ray, you are a menace to society. You've moved on from your Luke and your Anakin, and if you like dedicate yourself to Ray and you don't get off this game, it is insane how good these Rays can get. Like you load into a Hero Showdown game and you see like a level 300 or better Ray, just leave the game. You're cooked. Okay, Lando. If you main Lando, you know he's not everybody's favorite, but it's yours, and I totally respect that, okay? If you main Lando, you're not necessarily, I mean, I wouldn't say a rebel, but, you don't follow the trends. You don't go with what society says you should do. You're your own person, and I totally respect that. Okay, if you make Darth Vader, you are one of two things. You're either that one noob that nobody likes, or you are a straight aura farmer. You're good at the game, you're using the best character, so like that naturally just makes you better, and you aura farm with him. Those are the only two things that you can be, or you should be. If you're not one of those two things, like if you're decent with Darth Vader, but you're not an aura farmer, I don't want to talk to you. That's what Darth Vader's built for, okay? Okay. Next up we have Kylo Ren, alright? Kylo Ren, he's more of an offensive oriented unit. He's pretty fast paced, but he's less fast paced than like a Luke or a Darth Maul. So I feel like most Kylo mains, they're not noobs per se. They're good, but they're not great. I've seen some Kylos that'll absolutely murk you, but like I feel like just on average they're a little, they're good, but they're not great. Okay, next up we have Darth Maul. So Darth Maul is pretty much like a copy-paste of Luke. I think he's a little bit more fast-paced than Luke. I think he's the most fast-paced hero in the game. If you use Darth Maul, your entire goal is to like get around and get behind other heroes. I feel like if you main Darth Maul, you also main Luke. Just cause like that's your play style. And like Luke, you're a fast-paced person. Your mind's thinking fast. You talk fast. You're just more of a faster-paced person. Okay. If you main Chewbacca, one, you love explosions. I feel like you love explosions more than if you main Boba Fett. Because you don't have that jetpack. Your entire kit is based around explosions. Okay? You go boom. So I feel like you also enjoy being like a little dog animal thing. It's just fun. You play the game for fun, like some other heroes, but you can be a little bit more on the competitive side. Chewbacca has a competitive side to him. So like you enjoy bullying those lightsaber heroes because your attacks go straight through their blocks. Like it's crazy. I hate going up against good Chewbaccas, but like that you can be either having fun or you could be competitive. It's a little bit of both. Okay, if you main Obi-Wan,
Why is it I always seem to attract the bounty?
as my friend would say, you know ball. This might be a little biased, cause I'm an Obi-Wan main. He's my lightsaber hero of choice. He's my hero of choice, really. He's my favorite, like hero out of all of them. Oh my gosh, I love his defensive playstyle. If you main Obi-Wan, one, you're a beautiful, amazing human being. I love you. Two, you're more slow paced. You know, you're more of a slow paced person. You like take back. You think about things. You think about decisions. You don't just make stuff and do stuff right away. You take some time to think about stuff. And overall, you're amazing. You're an amazing human being. You're beautiful. You know who the best hero in all of Battlefront is, and you're that guy. Okay, last one, boys. This is the last one, and it's Count Dooku. All right, Count Dooku. He's a duelist, right? One of his abilities is literally called duelist. He's really mid if it's not like a one-on-one scenario. That's why you really only play Hero Showdown with Count Dooku. And you've gotten really good at dueling. You've moved on from like your noob days and you've moved on from those noob friendly heroes and now you're taking a level up, you know? You really enjoy the Hero Showdown mode and you really cook with Count Dooku. Alright boys, that is the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching. I'd just like to say this is this video has taken the longest out of all the videos I've ever recorded, which is only like 12, to edit. It's taken like 4 hours. So I'd appreciate a like and sub if you enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all.